Everybody needs a great printer, especially with tax season around the corner. Well, this is truly very exciting, what we have to offer you today. Brand new, first airing on our HP Envy All-in-One. Now, what's very exciting is that HP is the absolute leader in true all-in-one printers. We're talking your printer, your photo printer, your copier, your scanner, and your fax machine. The Envy series is the small footprint model that still manages to deliver every single high-end feature that you're looking for. We're talking about duplex printing automatically on both sides. We are talking about a 25-sheet automatic document feeder. So in tax season, when you've got 25 pieces of paper, you feed them right here, and they can copy and scan automatically without going one at a time. And then on top of all of that, some of the most beautiful, high-end, saturated, gorgeous photos that you will ever see come out of any home printer out there. What are you getting today? Our instant rebate special weekend price. It's not a mail away, get a savings check later on. It is automatically reduced from the price. So you are spending just over $1 a day for the Envy 7640 plus full-size ink cartridges and an additional ink offer of a 1-month membership into the Instant Ink program from HP so you can try out their ink savings program. So basically, for less than the price of ink cartridges, you can get this incredible, brand new, exclusive offer that we have right here at HSN. We have been challenged to keep printers in stock, and this is the one with the perfect footprint for every home in America that doesn't sacrifice a single one of the premium Pro Series high-end features. Aaron Berger is joining us right now, and I have to give you a little bit of secret, whether or not he wants me to tell you this. The man walked down to the studio today and said, yeah, I'm buying this printer.
I'm buying it. It's the first time I've said that probably in 3 or 4 years.
I think it's the first time I've ever heard him say that.
It is the best home printer I have ever sold. Just watch. Just hang on with me for a minute. I'm blown away by the features. I was blown away. This has there's a new sort of mission at HP to make your printers easier to set up. You don't need a CD anymore. You plug it in, you can just set everything up using the screen now. It's Wi-Fi. It has something called NFC, near field communication technology. If you're a techie, you know what that is. You can tap your phone on this and it will print right from your phone. Let's just start, and I'm going to be challenged to not be a goofball because I love the printer so much. Let's start with the 3.5-inch screen. It's like using your smartphone or using a tablet. You see how smooth this is. I'm blown away by the price. Last night on hsn.com, this was $199 when I was doing my research. The instant rebate just started this morning. This is a true, if you want to copy, it's the easiest thing in the world to make a copy. If you want to fax, this is a true built-in fax line. So copy, fax, scan. This is an honest-to-goodness all-in-one. Scanning, of course, printing. This has awesome HP printables built into it. So all of these wonderful web apps where you can print out things like Disney, like if you wanted to go in and print things for your kids from Disney. Do you see how fast this is? By the way, this is immediate. Like if I wanted to print out some Disney characters, it is, you wanted to print out some things from Frozen, some crafts or some cards or whatever it is, all of these things are instantly available on this great big screen. Normally that would have taken me probably 5 minutes. This printer is so sleek. Now, I'm going to print. Oh, by the way, you can print or copy or all those things from any wireless device, any device where you can send an email. So every cell phone, every iPhone, every Android phone, every laptop. We have Brett was showing you guys that awesome HP 17-inch laptop. We have a 23-inch desktop from HP coming up later in the hour. Everybody from every device can print to this. No configuration needed. It has something called HP ePrint. I'll talk to that in a minute. I want you guys to watch down here. So I'm going to just take the photo and put it on the top, and then I'm going to go right to copy on my great big touchscreen. And okay, but get ready to watch here. And I'm going to press color. I just want you to see how slick this is. When it's making its first copy, did you see? Oh, you missed it. You guys didn't see the shot. What happened? Did you see this paper tray?
Automatically
just popped out automatically.
So if you're somewhere outside, if you're sending a photo from your camera or whatever, from your smartphone,
you're not going to get home and have it on the floor.
On the floor, yeah. Which in my home would be, dog food.
Right, that's exactly how it goes, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'll actually do it in a minute. I'll push this back in before I do my next print. So whether you're making a copy or a scan or a print, it is, like I said, the smartest printer. Now, as this copies, and it'll just take a minute, let me give you a quick heads up of the one thing that you never can forget with HP printers. They are the best print quality in the world. The Envy series is designed for those of us who do a lot of home printing, who love to print. Look, there is both an SD card slot reader. I'll point over here to the side so you guys can see. There's an SD card slot reader and a USB reader. So you can pop in a little USB drive if you have an SD card that comes right out of your camera and you pop it in. This is a true photo kiosk. I've got to set these down because this is so fast, and I swear, I think we're going to sell this printer out in like 2 airings. It is the most, okay.
Well, and I'm glad you brought that up for a minute, because the thing about this printer is that we have 3,000 of them for the entire country. This is the time of year that people buy printers in anticipation of tax season, in the middle of the school year when they're not happy with the model that they're using. Seriously, if you're talking about just buying new ink cartridges, and I know because I just bought them recently, you will spend more on ink cartridges than you will to get a brand new printer, and full-size ink cartridges are included in your purchase. And sometimes we get a little fancy about the way we say sale price. This is not a mail-in rebate. This is not pay $200 right now and send something away, and in 60 days you'll end up on a mailing list and you'll get a check. This is the sale price right now. Like Aaron said, at 11:59 p.m. last night, the price was $200. The price is now officially $70 off, plus free shipping and holiday weekend flex, making it just over $1 a day for a true upgrade. And for most of you out there, when it's time to get a new printer and it's time for a true all-in-one, one that still has an automatic document feeder, one that still does duplex back and forth printing, one that has all those premium features, you have to say, what section of my room am I clearing out to make room for this printer? What addition am I adding on to my house
for the footprint? Isn't it? It's such
this one is the one.
Footprint.
It's great for dorm rooms. It's great for small home offices. You could put this one in the kitchen and have everybody printing to it. It's totally wireless. It's one machine for every single laptop, smartphone, desktop, and tablet in your entire home, and anybody who comes in or out of it at any given time. It's HP. It's the best of the best out there, and I agree with what Aaron said. We have 3,000 of these planned. Aaron and I are supposed to air this one tomorrow. I doubt that it's going to happen because the price is too phenomenal, the size is too perfect for every home in America, and when you can get free shipping and flex pay to basically pay for one ink cartridge and get a brand new system home with every premium feature, we know we're going to have trouble holding on to this one.
It's an absolute activity center too. Copy, scan, print, true fax machine built in for when you need to send faxes. Okay, how many pictures do you have on your phone? This is the nicest I have. In this price range, this is the nice of the nice. It is so compact. Check this out. How many pictures are on your phone or on your tablet? You know, how do I get them off? That's everyone's question. Your son has an iPhone. Your daughter has an Android tablet. You know, your husband has a BlackBerry maybe still. Any device that can send an email. So I'm going to choose a picture here. Let's see. I'll go, what picture do I want? I'm going to take that picture right there, and I'm going to say print. And actually, I want you guys, it's important. Watch the printer right here, guys. We're going to get a shot of that. Oh, do you see? It just popped out again, all on its own. I think that is so smart. Here's the next thing, really big thing. There are 2 paper trays in here, and I'm going to show you in this print. Just take a second. There's 2 paper trays, so 8.5 by 11 paper is loaded, and at the same time, photo paper is loaded. And the printer knows. Like when I made a copy, it did it on a full page, on an 8.5 by 11. It knows right now that I'm sending a photo, so it's choosing photo paper to print on. You'll see in just a minute, a 4x6 photo print is going to come out of here, and I didn't have to change the paper. I didn't have to choose it. Look. That's how long. Let me go to the photos here on my phone just to show you the photo that I just...
Look how fast it's shot right out, too.
It is one of the fastest. Okay, look. There's the picture that I printed from my phone, and now watch when you look at them together. This is how immediate it was. It's right away. It's instant. And do you know that anyone who's at your house, or even if you're out with friends, if you're out to dinner with friends, and they take a picture that you love. Had a little drink with Shannon Smith, a Valentine's drink after the show last night, and she was taking pictures. Said, Shannon, email that to me at aaron@hpeprint.com. Your printer has its own email address. So when you're out with your friends and they take a picture on their phone or you take a selfie or whatever, go, oh, email that to Brett@hpeprint.com. When you get home, all your prints are there and waiting for you. It doesn't matter anywhere in the world because it has its own email address. It's called HPE Ink. It's called HPE Print, which is exclusive and proprietary to HP. Let me show you guys this.
And it's super easy. You go online one time and you decide you want it to be Aaron at HPE Print or Brett at HPE Print, Mom at HPE Print.
It's even on the screen now.
And then it is?
Yeah, I'm going to show it to you. There are so many new things in this printer that none of us have ever seen. I'm going to show you guys that. Okay, 2 paper trays inside that I was showing you, and I want you to watch. We're going to keep a close shot on this as well. So here's your 4x6. If you want this to be 5x7, you can load 5x7 paper too. It automatically detects what it is. Now watch when I put this in, just little things like, did you see that automatically went in the rest of the way? It's just the smartest printer. And then you can pop this little guy right? And it says what's in the main tray. It says what size is in the photo tray.
And then it detects what you're sending to print and prints it on the right paper?
And that's what it does.
Oh,
that's what it does. So you saw
cool.
when I sent a picture. Now, this is something I was just talking to Brett about. These new little guys across the bottom, you want to know exactly how much ink you have left? You press one little button. This is the joy of a 3.5-inch touchscreen. It's like having a little tablet, right, on the front of your computer. This is, if you want to deal with your fax machine, auto answer, fax logs, fax volume. That is so easy to do. If you want to make it sure it's in eco mode, so it's printing on both sides of the page, or two-sided fax printing, which you can do even using the auto document feeder. This is what I was telling Brett just a second ago. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That goes to my apps. This tells you the status of the network you're on, the number of the devices, the password for the network. All of those things are in here as well. And then one more thing. No, I think actually that was the other thing that I wanted to show you. So this is all of the things that you can do on your screen. Now, this is a photo kiosk, and this is a huge deal. Do you know you can walk up to this much in the way you do with the machine, the expensive machine that's at the drugstore? You can print directly an SD card, a USB drive, you name it. You have a full photo kiosk. Look, it's a touchscreen photo kiosk. We're going to celebrate Valentine's Day for one more day. I just think it's appropriate. So I'm going to say continue. You can change whatever size you want this to be on. It would automatically print on 4x6 since I've got some 4x6 in there. I want to do a full page, 8.5 by 11, edge-to-edge color print for you guys. So I'm going to do that right now. That's going to take about a second. I'm going to step down to the printer that's between Brett and I. We called it on this one in terms of being busy.
Yeah, and that's we've got about 3 minutes left here. I don't want you to think about waiting for the next day or two to see what else we offer on sale. If this printer is exciting to you, secure the offer now, the FlexPay, the free shipping that's only for this weekend. You got a couple of days to do research and call and cancel, but at the end of the day, we are talking about one of the absolute top most in-demand printers within the HP line, and HP is the #1 manufacturer and seller of home printers, and you're getting the true all-in-one. The footprint has been cut in half so it fits in every single home in America, but what hasn't been cut in half are features, our speed, our quality, every single little additional that enriches the way you print at home. That you think you need a printer 3 times the size or 3 times the price to get, not the case. HP has it all right here. For me, automatic document feeder, have to have, especially at tax season. Duplex printing to save money, printing back and forth, an absolute must-have. And to be able to go to those extra ports that are right there with SD cards and USB, all these things that you think would be missing at this price, at this size, they're not missing. That's why we are doing this as a great big sale special, and it just happened. Instant rebate is instant. It's not a mail-in 60-day later. It's your sale, it's your savings only right now while we have them available.
That's, you know, something I want to show you. I don't know if you noticed this, Brett, but this is where your ports are. But look, they've never done. Everything about this is even sleeker. It looks smarter. So look right where my finger is. This opens up. And now you can put your SD card and you can put your USB port in it. And then when you're not using it, it closes. So it's just everything on it is sleeker, really. The design, the form, and the function are out of this world. In terms of money savings, Brett mentioned we're including your full tricolor and your full black and white ink, or I should say black ink. So many times you said it yourself, you bought ink recently. You know, you're talking about probably half the price of this printer or more just for ink very often, right?
No,
I mean,
I had to replace every ink, and I spent more.
Did you really?
More, about $6 if you really want to know.
Okay.
$6 more to replace my ink cartridges.
So, and you're buying, and if you're buying it for a printer you don't love, you're buying new ink for a subpar printer.
Yeah.
A lot of us have an out-of-date printer. We have a printer that's broken. This is a way to fix it. Save money there because we're sending you full, not partial inks. Here's the other way to save money. This is a duplex printer. It prints on both sides. So it prints on one side of the page, then it pulls the page in, flips it around, and it prints on the other side of the page. Now, one thing I'm going to do that I don't normally do is I'm going to turn this printer to the side to show you. There is not what they call a duplexer on the back. The duplexer is internal. So usually this would stick out maybe another 4 inches. There'd be a big box on the back, and that would be your duplexer. But this has an internal duplexer, so it can still print on both sides of the page, but it doesn't take up all of that extra room. So the footprint on this is brilliant. Oh my gosh, while I was talking to you guys, remember that I did a full print up here. Do you have an 8 or a 10 or 12 or 14 megapixel camera? If your prints don't look like this. If you think, oh, my camera's not as good as I thought, your camera's probably great. Your printer might be stinky. If you don't have a new printer, if your printer needs to be upgraded, if it's out of date, if it's broken, if you can't print from all of your wireless devices, if it doesn't have a touchscreen so it's really easy to use, I didn't even show you, you can edit your photos on board this, you can remove red eye, you can crop your photos, you can rotate your photos, all of the extra printables. You can wake up every morning and have the NBC News stories waiting for you. Like this is just one of the wireless additional wireless apps that's built in. This was one of the few printers I could spend 30 or 40 or 50 minutes.
I was going to say, Aaron, they're playing the award acceptance speech music.
Like,
they're literally going to force us to stop.
Darn it.
Because we have a very limited supply at that incredible instant rebate special. It is instant. It's not a mail-in. It's automatically, as of midnight last night, $70 off immediately offered to you. It is the sale price. It's for FlexPay for the holiday weekend. It's free shipping only for the holiday weekend, and we can say that confidently because we don't have enough to last the holiday weekend. So get it while you can right now. We'll pay to ship it to you. You'll love the footprint, the speed, the experience, everything about it. They're playing us out, my friend.
Okay.
Aaron and I aren't going anywhere. We've got a great all-in-one coming up next. Stay with us.